Hi guys, it's Amy, and you have found Amy Loves Crochet. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I do appreciate you. I want to share with you this weekend. It's 4th of July coming up, and this is a blanket that I started for Memorial Day. And I'm not generally one who finishes things for the season. It's usually the season that inspires me to begin the project. So I started this Memorial Day weekend as a long-term project, mind you, but here it is, 4th of July, and I thought I'd go ahead and share with you where I'm at with it. It's not something that I do very often, but I thought, you know, I needed my 4th of July video up, so here we go. I am making just a big blanket. What I had is 3 skeins of the worsted weight by Herrschners. Whoops, upside down. And I just went to look before I started filming this video, and they don't carry this colorway anymore. It is called Star Spangled number 2014, and I've done a video on this before last year for 4th of July. Also, I made up some little stars into it, like a bunting, is that what it's called? You know, like a little scallop kind of decoration type thing. And I felt like the yarn was super scratchy, and I was very discouraged from using it, and I wasn't a happy camper. But if you take the time to wash it, and after I washed and blocked it, then it was so much softer, and then it's got so much more love from me for that project. So I had 3 skeins initially, and other than that little stars bunting, I hadn't used any. So I figured this is going to be pretty big. It is about 70 inches long already. I mean, the chain, I chained 200, and I used my M 5mm hook, H hook, not my M, my H 5mm hook, and so yeah, so I crocheted just 200 chains. And what I'm doing is the 2 double crochet rows at the same time. And generally what I do is put that into the back loop only. But on this project I decided to go faster with it. And you wouldn't really see that ridge with all the different color changing, you know, the way that it just changes so quickly. You can see as I pull the yarn out here, let me hold it up for you, how quickly it changes. See, there's the red, white, and blue. I mean, it goes quick. So it's not, I mean, I don't know if you could color pull something like this, but it just goes wham, bam, 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 bam. So, you know, I envisioned just kind of sitting around maybe the campfire or something, watching the fireworks go on, if you live in an area where fireworks are legal. And so it's kind of funny because in hindsight, you know, so when I finished my first skein, it was about 9 inches wide. So I figure, you know, about 27 inches wide is okay. If you're, you know, maybe having, like, you and a buddy are sitting under watching the fireworks or whatever, it's just like a lap blanket for the both of you kind of thing. I don't know. In hindsight, I always think, well, if I had started with just a few less chains, how much wider would it have been? You know, doing the math all out and stuff. But I'm really happy with how it's going, and it's definitely one that I can just pick up and do whenever. You guys know that I've done the 2 rows of double crochet and 2 rows of half double crochet at the same time. I've done tutorials on both of those, so I'll link those down below in case you missed them. But it's a really great stitch that you can just hustle right along. Here's where you can see where I'm at, and that's how much each row grows. And this is just a 4 worsted weight. See, when you use this stitch with a 5 bulky weight, you're done so fast you don't even know you got there so quick. But you know, in general, even just using a 4 worsted weight, I really like this stitch because it grows your project so quickly, and it's one that you can put down anytime and just pick right back up. You don't have to think about it, you don't have to, you know, count or do anything like that. So so yeah, enjoy this stitch very much. I enjoy the Americana of the colors in this worsted weight. Now, Herrschners got quite a few of these different worsted skein lines. They've got the worsted, they've got worsted baby, they've got a speckled, they've got a stripe, they've got a gradient, they've got an MVP that's done, I guess, in school colors or something. They've got so many different lines. They've got an antiquity version. I have not used any of them but the baby, you know, the regular worsted and the baby. And they've got quite a few different colors. You can either buy one skein by itself or buy them in a group, like they take out the guesswork for you by coordinating a variegated or a striped with some solid colors. So I really like Herrschners. I go there quite a bit, and very often, almost all the time when I go to a website to buy yarn, I go to the sale site, the clearance, that little red button over in the corner. What's the cheapest you've got for me right now? You know, I want something that I think I'm saving money. But sometimes you've just gotten to look through the regular stuff as well and find stuff that's just a regular price that's a really, really good price. A full 8-ounce ball. It's 100% acrylic. It's machine wash and dry, so what more could you ask for? They suggest an eye hook with it, and I really, really like the yarn. Again, when I started with this, I complained about it, so if you see that in previous video, that's aside from the fact that it rarely splits. Where am I trying to do this for you? It rarely splits. See what a solid strand that is? I mean, you have to really, really work at trying to make it split. So that's one of those, you know, when you're working with a yarn that splits, it's almost like extra effort, and for what, you know? So when I find a yarn that's a good solid strand, a good tight wind, or whatever it takes, that's a good solid non-splitting yarn, that's when my heart sings. So if you haven't tried out the worsted from Herrschners, I highly suggest you do. They always come with these great little easy start tabs, so for all the videos that you see, like you pulling out yarn barf and stuff like that, never. And I always, you know, you always just find the end right there. So the one ball by itself, I think I saw just now looking, is like $4.45, $4.47, something like that. For 8 ounces of great yarn in tons of colors, come on, it's a no-brainer. So just thought I would try something new in, you know, providing you guys or showing you guys what I'm working on mid-project, because it's just, that's not generally what I do. But it is the, you know, being the 4th of July weekend, I'm thinking about that, and wanted to get with my red, white, and blue and salute America, and just wanted to call out to anybody who's doing fireworks. Just try to remember all the doggies out there that don't like it, and our soldiers that, you know, have a little bit of trouble with it as well. So if it weren't for them, then we wouldn't have this great country and be all free and stuff. So thanks to you guys, whoever has served, and we appreciate you very much. So anyway, here is my 4th of July, Memorial Day, 4th of July Americana sort of blanket that I've been working on. And yeah, it's going to take me a little bit to work on it because, again, it's my side project. So have a great holiday. Be safe. Be friendly to everybody. Have a great day. Be blessed, and I will see you again. Thanks. Bye-bye.